morning, everyone. I, Prishila Brahma.
And I, Shreya Vahi.
We will be the hosts for today's event. It is our greatest pleasure to be present today and welcome you all on behalf of the Department of Statistics, Pondicherry University. It is our privilege and honor to stand before you on this auspicious day of celebrating National Statistics Day. National Statistics Day holds great significance as it marks the anniversary of one of the greatest statisticians of all time, Padma Vibhushan, Professor Prasanna Chandra Mahalanobis. We not only celebrate the legacy of Professor Mahalanobis, but also recognize the contribution of countless statisticians and data scientists who relentlessly and tirelessly work behind the scenes to make sense of the vast amount of information.
Good morning to everyone present here. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pondicherry University, Director, Directorate of Census Operations, Tamil Nadu, Dean, Ramanujam School of Mathematical Sciences, Pondicherry University, the coordinators of the National Statistics Day 2023 program, faculty colleagues from the department and sister departments, resource persons, research scholars and students. Very good morning to you all. On the occasion of the 130th birth anniversary of the father of Indian statistics, Padma Vibhushan, Professor Prasanna Chandra Mahalanobis. The Government of India in 2006 decided to celebrate Professor P.C. Mahalanobis' birthday, 29th June. Actually, the birthday is on 29th June, but we are celebrating it today because tomorrow is a holiday, as National Statistics Day in his honor for his contributions to the area of statistics. And from 2007 onwards, 29th June is celebrated as the National Statistics Day every year. He was one of the main members of the first and second Planning Commission of India, and he played a key role in the development of a statistical infrastructure and official statistical system in India. Today, on this occasion, we are going to unveil the name boards for our seminar hall and the statistical laboratory. And the seminar hall and the statistical laboratory are named in honor of our eminent statisticians, Indian statisticians, Professor P.C. Mahalanobis and Professor C.R. Rao. And we are also happy to very happy to share that two of our students, Ms. Lakshmi Ratna of 5-year integrated MSc Statistics and Ms. Gura Rohini Namdev of MSc Statistics, have participated in the All India competition, essay competition, on the spot essays competition, and they have won consolation prizes. And they have actually gone to Delhi to receive the prize tomorrow at the function. And last year also 2 of our students won prizes. So it's a pride for our university. So it is our pleasure to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Gurmeet Singh, for the National Statistics Day celebrations. Sir, we are greatly honored by your august presence, and thank you for accepting our invitation to preside over the function in spite of your busy schedule. We are grateful for your continuous support and encouragement. Warm welcome to you, sir. On behalf of the department, I extend a warm welcome to Sri Sajjan Singh R. Chavan, IAS. He is Director, Directorate of Census Operations, Director of Citizen Registration, Tamil Nadu, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, for the National Statistics Day celebrations. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation to deliver the chief guest address. Sri Sajjan Singh Chavan has a degree in BE Mechanical Engineering and MTech Production Engineering from IIT Delhi, and he has worked as scientist in DRDO at Pune during 2001 to 2009, and he is an IAS officer of Tamil Nadu cadre of 2008 batch, and he has served in various positions like Sub-Collector of Thoothukudi, Joint Commissioner, Commercial Taxes, Coimbatore, District Collector of Kanyakumari, Commissioner of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Chennai, in the Government of Tamil Nadu, and currently he is the Director of Directorate of Census Operations. A warm welcome to you, sir. I take the privilege to welcome Professor P. Tirupati Rao, Dean, Ramanujam School of Mathematical Sciences, for this function. We express our gratitude to our Dean for his guidance to us in all our department activities. Welcome you, sir. We extend our warm welcome to Mr. Vanish Anand, ISS Joint Director, NSORO, Bardhaman, West Bengal. We are very proud to say that he is our alumni of our department. He did his MSc from 2009 to 11 batch of MSc. Please. And he is the first student in our department to clear the Indian Statistical Service. And he also, when I just spoke to her, he readily accepted our invitation and he's accepted to deliver a talk on in statistical system in India and interact with our students. And we have asked him to motivate our students also to write this ISS. I also welcome all the faculty members of the department and other departments, research scholars, students of the department for the program. I once again welcome all the distinguished guests and wish this event a grand success. Thank you one and all.
Today we are going to celebrate National Statistics Day and the theme will be declared today itself by the MOSPI. National Statistics Day was celebrated first time on June 29, 2007, that is on the birth anniversary of Professor and Padma Vibhushan Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis to honor him for his outstanding contributions in the fields of economic planning and statistical development. He founded Indian Statistical Institute in 1931. He shaped Planning Commission and pioneered methodologies for large-scale surveys. He is famous for Mahalanobis distance, which is widely used in classification and cluster techniques. The celebration aims to create public awareness about the importance of statistics in daily life and how it helps in shaping and framing the policies. Statistics has huge potential to solve future problems in our main field as well as in different fields. Thank you so much.
On this special day for all of us, we shall pay tribute to Padma Vibhushan, Professor Prasanta Chandra Mahalanobis, who is a pioneer in statistics, who showed enormous applications in diverse fields of science and technology. Padma Vibhushan Radhakrishnan Rao, which is also known as C.R. Rao, a living legend who has also given bundles of theories to the statistical fraternity and practitioners of statistics. The seminar hall of the Department of Statistics is named after Padma Vibhushan Professor Prasanta Chandra Mahalanobis, and the Statistic Laboratory of the Department of Statistics is named after C.R. Rao. Now, we would like to invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Gurmeet Singh, and Chief Guest, Shri Sajjan Singh R. Chavan, to unveil the name boards of seminar halls and statistical laboratory.
I would now like to call Professor P. Tirupati Rao, Dean, Ramanujan School of Mathematical Sciences, to give the felicitation address.
Respected and our most beloved Vice Chancellor, Professor Gurmeet Singh, today's President of Function, Sri Sajjan Singh Chavan, IAS, Directorate of Census Operations, Tamil Nadu, Ministry of Home Affairs, our distinguished alumni and today's celebrity is Mr. Manish Anand, ISS, Joint Director, NSO, R&O, West Bengal. Glad point behind this is he is our alumni. So we are very much excited with your presence now. Our HOD, Professor Kritika Madam, coordinators of the event, Dr. Sudhish Pundir and Dr. Prabhakar Nayak, my colleagues, Professor Kennedy, Head Department of Mathematics, Professor Rajeshwari Seshadri, former Head of Mathematics Department, and other colleagues, Parmar and Pankaj of Mathematics Department, all my distinguished colleagues from my department, Madam from Library and Information Science. It's a very great honor to be a part of this program. During Manmohan Singh period was the Prime Minister. Professor P.C. Mahalnobi's birthday was declared as National Statistics Day to give a honor, a legendary personality, a visionary of statistics. Professor Mahalnobis, by profession is a physicist. Due to the passion on the numbers, he has established a small laboratory, statistics laboratory for computational aspects in Calcutta University, and later it was converted as a Indian Statistical Institute. Now we are witnessing this is the institute of national importance. Mahalnobis has given tremendous contributions to the statistics field. Most popularly, the invention is Mahalnobis d-square. Distance can be measured between the variables to the center of the mean. That measure is called Mahalnobis d-square. Later on, very good contributions were given by Professor Mahalnobis. A visionary's thought will always have some impact on the community. A thought has to be converted as a knowledge product, and that knowledge product should serve the community. The passion towards the numbers of Professor Mahalnobis made him the Vice Chairman of Planning Commission of second plan. During that time, agriculture is the priority. 5 years plan. He was so instrumental making statistics popular, making statistics a community reachable subject. Earlier, around 40 years back, statistics is considered to be a child of mathematics and confined to a very limited disciplines. But nowadays, if you see that, there is no discipline without statistics. Statistical communications in whatever the discipline it is that are essential now to explore the research evidences. Such a way, statistics became indispensable discipline in almost every discipline. So, the total credit goes to Professor Mahalnobis. We know that Carl Pearson considered to be a father of statistics, but Fisher was called as father of statistics because he made applications of statistics popular. Therefore, we consider Fisher is a father of statistics all over. Mahalnobis is father of statistics, more specific to administrative statistics, Indian administrative statistics. Thanks to this great soul On his 130th birth anniversary, we are commemorating his legendary contributions to the society. I am so happy. His birthday is 29th June. Incidentally, due to some unavoidable reasons, we are just preponing the event. It is supposed to be 29th. It's not 28th. So, what I wish to say that a visionary's thoughts always reach to the community in a productive way. In that respect, Mahal Nobis was the first director, later followed by our great living legendary statistics person, Professor C.R. Rao. Today we named after the halls, seminar halls and laboratories in the names of both Mahal Nobis and C.R. Rao is a very apt. I hope we are making a befitted way. We have pray our homages to, not homages to Mahal Nobis, our respects to Professor C.R. Rao. Really, these two people made an indelible impressions among the statistics community. Today, we are proud to say that statistics is an independent discipline. So, in that respect, it is our minimum responsibility to commemorate the birthday of this great soul. I am proud to say that Pondicherry University's Statistics Department is being celebrating this event from its inception. Of course, 2007 it was started, right? I was so instrumental from the first event onwards. I am continuously participating, no break, whether this university or another university. It's my wishes to you all on the eve of National Statistics Day. Thank you, the organizers, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. As we celebrate the National Statistics Day, let us acknowledge the power of statistics in shaping our future and present. Let us embrace the lessons and wisdom that statistics offer, so we may make informed decisions and create a better world, more prosperous world for generations to come. Mahalanobis shared a close relationship with Rabindranath Tagore, who in fact wrote in the second volumes of Sankhya. These are the dance steps of numbers in the arena of time and space, which weave the maya of appearance, the incessant flow of changes that ever is and is not. I would like to welcome our chief guest, Shri Sajjan Singh Archavan, IAS Director, Directorate of Census Operations, Tamil Nadu, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, to address the audience. Sir.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Professor Gurmeet Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pondicherry University, Associate Professor, Department of Statistics, Dean, RSMS, Head of the Department, all faculty members and my dear students, good morning to all of you. Anevarakum Kale Vanakkam. And I am very happy to come here to deliver a small talk on the day of National Statistics Day celebrations in Pondicherry University. So I am from the Census Department, where we are mainly responsible for collection of data at the very field level, and each and every household in India and each and every individual's personal attributes are collected, and this raw data is compiled in the form of different tabulation, tables are analyzed and the results are published. So how this census data is useful actually? So there are various usefulness of census data. First one is at the governmental level, at the state as well as central government level. Based on the developmental parameters, they come to know the deficiency in the society. with respect to various aspects, like for example you take the housing for all is the honorable prime minister's program is being implemented, sanitation aspects. So these are the actually government level, policy level actual work, but in field what is happening, so that will be come to know after conduct of census, and wherever the deficiency is there, then through the policy of the state government and central government, targeted plans are prepared, schemes are prepared, and that deficiency is tried to overcome by the system. This is the broad way how the census data is useful. Then second application is for the researcher purpose. They analyze the various parameters as per their research model and come up with the research studies. And another important thing which is used in widely by the corporate sectors about the census data before launch of any products or before deciding their marketing strategy, they do study our census data and distribution of population and their economic parameter and their liking and not liking, and accordingly they make use of the census data. So you are all the students of statistics. Actually statistics is very much demanding stream in India, because we see in our office majority of the officials, they are from the statistics background, and some of them junior consultant and senior consultant, we hire them for the 3 years period or 5 years period. Almost everybody has been placed well in the industry with our experience in the field. So majority of them, they are going into Bangalore and Hyderabad software industry, actually software, because just after speaking to them I came to know there is a huge demand for statistics experience in the field, because you see whatever the evergreen fields which we are seeing, so base of that is the statistics. You take example of business analytics, big data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep machine learning. So there the heart of that all programs is only statistics only. The names are different, but overall work which is being done by the all these fields, emerging field, is statistics only. Yeah, just in order to give example, everybody is using Instagram, Facebook, Google. So once you search certain product, for example, if you are searching one mobile model in Google, immediately that similar kind of the advertisement starts coming to your Facebook page, Instagram page, and you whenever you open any other web page, that advertisement comes, because these are all called use of the machine learning algorithms by using the neural network. So they know that this particular individual is interested in such and such kind of the products. So immediately that information is sent internally to the advertisers, and they supply the advertisement to the Google, and in their platform this advertisement comes. So this will go on coming till you purchase the product or till you change your search pattern. So this in this way internally day to day life also they do change they use our data and use the statistical techniques. If you are trying to book the flight ticket, if you search for the particular from Chennai to New Delhi, if you search it for the 2-3 times, after the some time the flight fare will be very high. You will see, because they have got the data, they have understood that you are interested to go on such and such date from this place to that place. So they internally analyze the data and use the various statistical technique and decide the pricing mechanism. So day to day operations, these are our things. At the government level, Professor Mahalanobis was a pioneer with respect to he was responsible for creating or assisting in the creation of the 5-year plan. That is in study of economics, there is a Mahalanobis model of economic development. So there is a big chapter on that, and he was pioneer in implementing statistical method for the economic development of the country during the independence, post-independence era. So his contribution is very enormous contribution, and we are happy to celebrate that great person's birth anniversary today. And as far as the students are concerned for statistics, they must keep their options open, because application of statistics in present era are very high, because like in stock exchanges there is a high frequency trading, quantitative trading. So this all they use this statistical techniques only. Biostatistics are there. Biostatistics also they use of the statistics technique. Recently you have observed for the 2-3 years back COVID outbreak. So various models came up for projecting the growth rate of the patients, how they do it, how the patients outflow will be there, and what are the institutional capabilities to handle the COVID patients. And in industry also, quality control, there is a huge use of the statistical techniques, and I have told the population demographic studies. So keep your options open and do take internship in the industry. And definitely as far as the job opportunities are concerned, there are very enormous job opportunities. Little bit value addition in terms of the skills like computational techniques, that SAS technique is there, Stata is there. Stata is one of the software which is used for the statistical analysis. Stata ke full form is STATA, statistical analysis. So in our offices we are using Stata for analyzing this data, population data in very large way, and these techniques are very actually useful. Stata for the student license they give almost free actually. Just register in their website, download the software and try to learn it. It's very useful software, and it gives the very useful information. So collection of the data is done by somebody else, but your core expertise is analysis of the data. So and for during the time of the census, Department of Registrar General of India, they open up various vacancies for the statistics background students also. So this is the way you can excel in your academics as well as in your career also. And I am very thankful for the organizers for calling me here for giving a talk, and I best wishes to all of you for your studies and career. Thank you. Nandri Vanakkam.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence here today. It is a blissful experience to have you here with us. I would like to now welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Gurmeet Singh, to address the audience.
Good morning, friends. Vanakkam. As always, I'm very delighted, really delighted to be here for two reasons. I don't know where to begin as the first one and second one. I'm in a dilemma whether the first part should be conveyed at the second or second at the first. Let me decide in a second or so. I'm happy for, as I said, two reasons. Because one, you're celebrating Statistics Day. When I began my career in science as a chemistry honors student, way back in 1917 at St. Stephen's, statistics was a department when nobody will get admission into the math sciences, they'll ultimately go to statistics. In fact, it was even lower than operational research, which people never knew what is it about. Let me just tell you, and we were honors students, and our mathematics used to be a subsidiary subject. And we were taught by excellent teachers, there is no doubt about it. And we had calculus, we had statistics as part of that. And I remember having read a book on statistics by a writer called Weatherburns, Statistics by Weatherburns. I don't know how many of you have read it. And what a remarkable book it was. I read the first 2 pages, I found it's going to be a very useful subject. Then let me also tell you a fact which I don't make bones about. Subsidiary subjects during our time used to be only qualifying, that you have to just get 40% marks. Main performance will be whatever you do in the main subjects. So physics and maths, there are subsidiary subjects, and in other colleges of the University of Delhi, people would hardly attend and there will hardly be a classes. But our place was one where never ever a class was missed and people would attend to 100% extent. So it generated enough interest in physics and mathematics also. And there was a qualifying subject. The pattern has changed, that's why I'm telling you now. There was a qualifying subject called English. And we were taught by a great actor and a director called Benjamin Gilani, if you have seen some of his movies. And another gentleman was Peter Lugg and Alex Gilani. They were great actors, and they used to be part of our Shakespeare Society, where I also used to act in plays. That was the other side of it. And then there was another subject called History of Science. People would rarely attend, and there was one book which is still on. It was written by a first year student who was attending History of Science, and he found that there is no book available in the library or elsewhere to study History of Science. So as a first year student, after 4 or 5 months into the course, he developed, unfortunately, a very dreaded disease from where he never could recover. And doctor said, you have another 4 or 5 months to live. He joined in July, died in April, and somewhere around November he said, you have 4 months to go. Then he thought, why should I? I'm not going to live long. So he went around and wrote a book on history of science and scientific method by Hariharan. That book, till date, people are reading all over the country on this. It's a small book of 105 pages. Why I am bringing it to everybody's notice is that if you read something and you hear something with an absolute focus, it gets into your mind and you never forget. Whatever I am narrating, it happened in 1970. So this is how the story goes, and we developed further, and then moving up the ladder wherever we came here. When I came here, I said 2 reasons I'm really delighted to be here is, when I joined here, one of the very first functions I attended was in statistics. And I remember that when you said we are going to embark on this, and from that date onwards, statistics has grown in our university, rightly so, in the right direction. And we have added faculty, people have been promoted, people have got projects, so it's on the right track. Statistics, when we look at, if it is suppressed in any university and is not allowed to flourish, you can just take a data, the university will not grow in the right manner. Now, I thought which one to bring first. I'll bring this part first. A country or a university or a society which has not kept the history of its culture in a proper, right manner would never grow into in the right direction. I will not go very far. I'll bring in from my neighbors. Look at Pakistan. Where have they grown? Where have they gone? Because they have never bothered to keep their history in touch. They have distorted their history as per whatever they wanted to. Some dictators said, no, you write it this way, and decry India, they did it. They never kept where from they came, what is their root, how this came into existence. I've just given you one example. So where are they and where are we? We have surged ahead. I'll put one sentence. If history is kept in proper perspective, the society grows. Sociology improves. Society thinks in a very positive side, and there are a lot of research which people will embark on to improve what direction to give our society to. And once that is given, you will find there will be a very positive growth in terms of what way education is to be done, what way girl child has to be looked after, where the marriageable age has to go. All questions would be answered, provided history is kept in a right perspective. Wherever it is not done, you can see the status of that country. Europe is a collection of small countries which are equivalent to our states. And they have kept their history so meticulously that if you visit any country, I am not naming any country, I am challenging, visit any country. As small a country as Malta, they have their history very well preserved. They know their buildings, architects, society, design, persons who are after this. And wherever you go, they'll say this building is 800 years old. This first university of the Europe came back 2000 years old. It is still there. They have not damaged that. They have modernized it, and the modern and the ancient design, they gel very well, and people feel proud of that. That is the reason that despite being very small states, the way they have come up, the way their economy is, with the way they have, you look at any country, Europe's any country, Sweden, they have their own well-known brand of car. It's not that that's a very rich country, but they have come up that way. Look at Germany. They have their own strength in their mechanization. Look at any Italy, their railway system, their manufacturing, their medicines, it is because their history was kept very properly. And wherever history is not kept, where are they? They are in real doldrums. They don't know where to go, what to do. Similarly, our country also has kept history very properly, though there are opinions that this side or that side, but then this side and that side also has been kept. And we are looking into it, we are looking at it with a very independent mind, and that is why India has surged ahead to a situation that now we are talking about 5 trillion economy, and we were 5th largest economy, now we are going to be 3rd largest economy very soon. Ours is a country which is a part to be reckoned with. UNO is respecting, the whole world is respecting our opinion in the international arena. I don't have much time because you are not concerned with all these subjects, but I'm just telling you, if that is kept, the country progresses to a right level. And very soon, we have done it at a very fast pace, let me tell you. I'll give you one more sentence. We have done it wonderfully well despite our problems. 28 states in a country, 28 languages, 28 customs, 28 styles of dressing, different food habits, all those things, despite all that, what a remarkable country ours is. We have come up despite these problems because of what I've said. Similarly, the parallel of that is going to be any country which has not put its statistics properly, they will not grow. It's an absolute parallelism which rarely you will find somebody would have drawn, but a parallelism between history and statistics. If any country has taken very carefully, the country has progressed. Go to any European university, I'm saying any, you will find the statistics available. When did this maths honors started? When was this building made? How was it made? Everything will be there. The cost, time period. There is a perfect statistics. How much time this university took, how much time this one. There's a comparison. Everything is available. You don't have to look for it. A place where there is no statistics available probably would look to somebody, sir, what do I do? Because there is nothing available. Now here in our country, if I look at elections, if I look at medical data, if I look at educational data, if I look at dressing data, manufacturing of textile, anywhere you look at it, people have collected statistics. And that is kept very well. It is available. If you go to textile ministry, whole history of textile is available, statistics is available, what way our cotton industry has grown, what way khadi industry is making progress. This has come up because statistics was one which was given a rightful place in our education system. Though a little late, it was given somewhere around 62, whereas it should have come up along with the very first 5-year plan in 1952. 52, 57, it was neglected, there is no doubt about it. Even Planning Commission said, well, it's not required. That's why it was never given a status of an independent department. Subsequently, we had a mathematician called, I don't know how many of you have heard about him, Mr. Shanti Narayan. He's written masterpiece books on calculus and other subjects. All over the world, his books are respected and revered, and people consult that. He was the one who said, no, this is needed. And there were a number of other mathematicians who fought, and then rightfully our people said yes. And after that, I don't know, I leave it as an exercise to some of the youngsters here, that in what year statistics department started in our various universities. That data probably is there, but has not been compiled. Suppose in Madras University, when was statistics started, how many PhDs are there, which area they have done it, they have it. But a university like Assam, university like in Karnataka, there are many, they have not kept, it's not available, because it is part of the other state. Maharashtra is there, Gujarat doesn't have that much statistics. So if some research scholar will take up this, you will find wherever statistics were carefully kept, the university has grown, leaps and bounds. Wherever this has not been paid right attention to, the growth has been a lot slower. So I am telling you that those students who are saying, we are in a wrong subject, sir, he is doing microbiology, he can go to states. Let me tell you, you are in a better subject. If you wish to touch moon, you can do it. Only thing is you have to work, you have to start working on it. And you don't have to look for literature, it is available. I'll give you another example which is very interesting. There is a book which has, two books which have come recently on elections, Indian elections. One, both by former chief election commissioners. One by our Dr. Qureshi, S.Y. Qureshi, Sayyid Yaqub Qureshi, and the other by Naveen Chawla. Every vote counts. Now, if you look at that statistics, you will be not only amazed, you will be shocked that India is that great, India is that big, but we do not know about it. America, Europe put together, our electoral system is bigger than that. But look at the way we conduct so peacefully. And every statistics is available. Who voted where, what age group, how many children, how many below 60, below 40, all kinds of data is available. Though this year's data has not been made public as yet, but it will be done. This, if you keep, you will find you are on a very right track, and you are luckily in a subject which has all the potential to grow. This was the first part of what I wanted to highlight, that you are in a subject which has all the potential. It is up to you to decide whether you want to be like Narayana Murthy or you want to be like one of the ordinary, whatever everybody contributes. I am not belittling anybody, but one of those. I also studied, I also was a graduate of Pondicherry University. Or you want to be like Moral Boyce or Professor C.R. Rao or one of these greats. You can be. They were not different. They also came up from a very modest background and rose to this. And C.R. Rao is 100 years plus, still puts in, 102. And I have a classmate of mine working in the same university by name Pratibha Kumaran. She is in the same university. She tells me that he still puts in about 14 hours a day in his office. He can also go and enjoy hamburgers and stand in a corner of a market and relish that, rather than he just takes a coffee and continues with his work. So I've been telling all along, time is an essence. Don't waste it, use it judiciously. Anything that comes your way in your subject, read it, and you'll find where you will start growing into. That's what is needed, and this is what you can do, you are capable of doing. You have focus, you have energy, you have good eyesight, you have everything which at your disposal. If you tell me, probably I will after 10 hours feel like stretching. You need not do that. So you are in an age group which is on your side, you are in a subject which is the best, you are in a place which has the wonderful ambience. In Delhi University, if I tell you, it has highest level of pollution, traffic, noise, crowd, everything negative is there. Then if you look at the atmosphere, political atmosphere, all kinds of rallies, this, that, this party, that party. So your thoughts are deviated. Here, you're in such a serene, good, wonderful ambience that there is no deviation of any kind. So best of the subjects, best of the time, best of the places, lush green campus. There is no reason why should you not be growing into this. So I am saying, make best use of this. This time is not going to come back. You are in statistics. If you don't make use of this, it is not going to come back. So this is first part. I thought I'll tell you that you are on a right course, in right subject, at the right time, in the right place. Second part. Ever since I came, it was very uppermost in my mind that we have many greats in our country. Unfortunately, we have not preserved their legacy in the rightful manner. I have named few people here, but there are many in every subject. Now, let's take this example. I'll take a minute if you are not getting bored. In physics, 3 Nobel Prizes have been awarded recently in between 2012 to 2022. And 2 have gone to the area of optical fibers. They have been given to Japanese. Have we ever bothered who were these 2 Japanese? Well, we say, they were great. They discovered optical fiber, light can be bent, messages can be transferred. All this, we are enjoying the benefit of this internet, messaging, this, that. Who was the founder of this? These awards came in 2012 to 22. The person who actually did this was in 1955. Are you not shocked? He was the one who said, look, this can be done. And some people said, well, he's off his mind. It can't be. He said, this can be done. And he told our Prime Minister, this is what is possible, I want to set up a lab. And for some reasons, we had some economic problems, some other difficulties. So he was invited to Cambridge. And he told his professor, this is what I'm going to do. He says, okay, you set up, but why don't you do doctorate in this? He was a non-doctorate. It's okay, I'll do a doctorate. And he did that doctorate work in 3 years, got his PhD, and then they set up a lab there. They started working so very well that Americans said, why are you working there? Come here, we'll give you whatever grant you want. And in 1959, he went there, set up 2 labs there, and started working in this area. And did remarkable work, published a lot of work. These Japanese who have been given the Nobel Prize, they were his students. They worked in this direction. It's a history, you can all read it. So they worked in this area, and after that they got their degree, they got their recognition, they went back to Japan, did this. This professor, whom I'm going to name, he set up a lot of libraries. He set up some companies which were manufacturing this. I'm talking about early days, 62, 64, this was developing. Then 68, 72, 70, look at the growth that he started companies, one company, second, third, fourth. He would have earned about more than 100 billions out of this in a decade. Then he didn't waste that money. He set up schools of Indian philosophy in very many American universities, schools of Indian music, Indian classical music in the religious context. And those schools have flourished very well. Then things went on, and his company were producing everything. His name figured in for Nobel Prize 4 times, but was being given to his 3rd generation student, not only his direct student, 3rd generation. The original research paper, if you look at, he is the first author, then second author, third authors are the one who have been given Nobel Prize. One of his second generation student also got a Nobel Prize. He was ignored. For whatever reason, there are many Indian scientists, many, I'm not saying one, more than 20, who were considered but could never get that Nobel Prize. All that is a history. Had it been present at time, probably we would have been the first one to be given. But at that time, so India, poor country of snake charmers and this and that, and we were never given our recognition. That person was Professor N.S. Kapani, physicist, who did this work, and he died last year at the age of 97. At 97 also he would go to his labs and work with his students. His companies are flourishing very well. He has given a lot of money to Indian universities also. How many of us know? Probably 1%, 2%. So I told my colleagues, I had a meeting of heads of the department in 2018 beginning, that work it out, the greats in your own subject, you name your lecture theatres, building, halls, against the greats in your subjects. You name biological sciences, zoological sciences, mathematical sciences, physical sciences, languages. We have greats of the level of best in the world. Why don't we name our lecture theatres? So that a student who enters would know this. We have done that in university. There are names like this. So you name your lecture theatre. Nobody stops. I don't need any permission. You have very beautifully made these board. And you put it. One more thing you can do is, I will appreciate, along with that, put a small plate whereby the history of Professor C.R. Rao and Professor Mohan Bayas will be written on a paper. Yeah, that should be there on a plate, so that if a student out of curiosity wants to know, would do that. This is what is needed. If you do this, our students will read about it, and then the thought that comes is, if he could do it, why can't I be doing it? If he can come from a very modest level, why can't I be doing it? He didn't have enough in Calcutta or wherever they were. I have best of the atmosphere. I have very good ambience, so I can do better. This is how the status grows. And this has not been done. You are probably the first of the departments who have taken a lead in doing this. Now wherever I go, it's because of laziness, not that they don't want to do it. It doesn't cost anything. I have told that to biotechnology, biochemistry, enough scientists of physics. I said, name your building as NS Kapani building or lecture theatre or whatever. So people of that caliber should be named, and once you do this, all our young minds who are sitting here would get a kind of a motivation that, well, we are capable and we are going to do it. That is important. We are going to do it is what is more important, and that's a feeling you will get it. So I'm delighted that you have taken a lead in this dream of mine which I wanted to. I think in the next 2-3 months we'll have it all over. Somebody wanted to start, you have done it. My heartfelt compliments to you on this wonderful work. And the same thing can be done by mathematics department close by. Ramanujam is an example. You have a bust outside of this grade, and there are many. So I am very happy, though I've taken a lot of time. I never wanted to take. I wanted only 10 minutes. I have a selection committee which is on. But I thought this is one which I will put it first or second, which order I don't know, but I started this way. So my wonderful compliments to your department, and excellent work by organizing this. This is the way we will remember our greats, and this is the way we will motivate our youngsters that you can also do it. Let's do it and see the results after 10 years, 20 years. I am remembering statistics book that I read first time, Weatherburn, and because I enjoyed that. Start enjoying, and one does very well in work if you start enjoying that particular work. If you take it as a burden, let me tell you, you will have all the time this posture in your life. Probably it would never come up to wherever you want to. So all the very best. God bless all of you, and my heartiest congratulations for this work. Very good.
Mahalanobis' enduring legacy can be summed up by what Polish statistician Jerry Neyman once wrote. P.C. Mahalanobis was not just a professor of statistics. As there are thousands of them all over the world, he did more. He tried to do something effective about the problems discussed. I would like to call Dr. J. Prabhakar Naik, Associate Professor, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to one and all. A warm welcome, a warm and graceful morning to our esteemed Honorable Vice Chancellor of this University, Professor Gurmeet Singh. Today's chief guest, Sri Sajjan Singh Chauhan, IAS, Director, Directorate of Census Operations, Tamil Nadu, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. Professor Tirupati Rao, Dean, Ramanujan School of Mathematical Sciences, and my head of the department, Professor Kiritika, and my sister department head, Professor Joseph Kennedy sir, and coordinator of integrated MSc, Professor Rajeshwari Seshadri madam, my colleagues, everyone, a warm welcome to you. It is great privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contributions of those who are worked really hard to make this event possible. I extend heartily vote of thanks to today's chief guest, Sri Sajjan Singh Chauhan sir, who spared the time from his busy schedule to grace the occasion. Today we have an opportunity to hear your thoughts towards the artificial intelligence, etc. Thoughts, and his will surely encourage us in all our future endeavors. I am thankful to our Dean, Ramanujan School of Mathematical Sciences, Professor Tirupati Rao sir, for his active participant in not only in this event, every event, and your deep and intellectual way of imparting knowledge has been added some flavors to the glory of this event. My heartfelt thanks to our head of the department, Professor Kiritika, for his encouragement, valuable suggestions, and appointing me as a coordinator of this event. My special thanks to Sri Manish Anand to accept my invitation as a resource person to deliver a lecture on statistical system in India. I also thankful to my colleagues Dr. Naveen Chandra sir, Vaidyanathan sir, Vishnuvardhan sir, and Sudesh Pundir, their valuable suggestion and encouragement for smooth conducting of this event. I also thankful to Ms. Uttara Devi, Assistant Registrar, Finance Department, Pondicherry University, to providing the contact of today's chief guest, Sri Sajjan Singh Chavan sir. I proudly announce that Ms. Uttara Devi and Sri Manish Anand, both are our alumni students. They obtained their MSc degrees from this department. Give them the big hands. Their support is very much needful to encourage this to improvement of this department. I also express my thanks to speakers who have entertained us their important and worthy opinions of this event. A special thanks to volunteers for their efforts for conducting this event as a smooth manner. I also thankful to EMRC peoples, print and electronic media for covering this nice occasion. Last but not least, heartful thanks to each and every person to make this event as a successful. Have a nice day. Thank you for everyone.